Gold Rush Chevrolet in Auburn, California is offering GM employee pricing on every new 2013 Chevy in stock. Plus, every pre-owned vehicle will be priced to sell. Use this opportunity to grab the 2013 Chevy Silverado. That's Gold Rush Chevrolet in Auburn, California.
Welcome back to the Blitz. This week, the Placer Hillmen, who have allowed just 21 points in the last 2 games, host Lincoln in a battle of Pioneer Valley League unbeatens. The game will mark the first time new lights have been installed at Lefevre Stadium since 1968. In other PVL action, Colfax will likely punch its way into the playoffs when it hosts Foothill, and Bear River will try to bounce back against Terrell Anderson and the Center Cougars. Out in Loomis, where we caught up with Golden Eagles coach Casey Taylor, Del Oro will play host to heated rival Granite Bay. For more on that game, we'll hear from Coach T in the next segment of the show. Casey, it's Granite Bay week here at Del Oro. How big of a game is this in terms of the rivalry and the SFL standings for you guys?
Oh, it's huge. You know, Granite Bay is a big rival. I think throughout the test of time since I've been here, first year to win league, you got to be Granite Bay. So, they're a great program. We have a lot of respect for. We've had some great battles with, and we dropped them last year. So we're eager this year to get them back here at Del Oro and hopefully turn the table this year.
What are going to be some of the keys to the game, and who are some of the key players on their team that you guys need to try to shut down?
I think, we really focus on ourselves right off the bat. I think we got to continue to play great defense. We were playing great defense last month. I think one key offensively is we've been able to spread the ball around, but I think the most important part is we've been taking care of the football, haven't been turning the ball over. That's going to have to be the case Friday. Us take care of the football and not give them any big plays. They've got a real good quarterback to throw the ball. They've got a couple quality receivers. Real impressed with number 10, Dylan Keeney, who has just been making some spectacular plays. We got to limit their big plays. I think I said offense, we got to control the ball a little bit and be able to execute. I think we've been able to execute. We've been able to move the ball. And I think, you play big games like this, special teams are going to be very key. Battle of field position, not making mistakes. And, a team that makes the least mistakes, and that's been the case over the last 10 years, has been the one that's been able to win the game.
We hear a lot about the Del Oro running game, but Michael Moore's got 10 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions. How key has he been?
Yeah, he's been great. He's taking care of the ball, hasn't been turning it over, been making quality passes. Our guys have been able to make some plays through the pass game. We feel very confident of throwing the ball. And we're going to have to throw it Friday night to be able to win that game. So we have a lot of confidence in Mike. Our line's playing great, with the run game and protecting Mike throwing. But, we want to have a balanced attack. That's our goal coming in. I think, you're right, our running game gets most of the billing. But if you watch our games, the passing games are the ones that put us in position to, make big plays and to, finish drives off.
All right, anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
I'm just looking for a great week. It's a senior night. We've had a great group of seniors. We have 28 of them, and we're going to celebrate their accomplishments here at Del Oro, and just really want to thank them for all their hard work, not only on the field but off the field. They're a class group, and one of the favorites that I've had since I've been here, and just looking forward for them to have a great night and celebrate their career here at Del Oro and hopefully have a big win at home. We have a great packed house. It's going to be coming Friday. It's going to be a big playoff atmosphere, and just looking for a great opportunity for another, big game here at Del Oro, and I'm just looking for a great turnout on Friday.
Over at Placer High, the Hillmen seem to be regaining their defensive touch and winning ways. We caught up with Coach Joey Montoya and linebacker Tyler Gums. Here's what they had to say. Joey, Placer Hillmen hosts Lincoln Friday night in a battle of unbeaten teams in league. How big of a game is this for you guys?
Well, every game's a big game. Obviously, this is the next one. It's a league game, so obviously it's very significant. We're playing a phenomenal football team, maybe one of the best in the region, and so it should be a good test for us Friday night.
Seems like they've been running up and down the field a lot. How do the running backs look?
I think this is Lincoln's best set of backs that they've ever had. All 3 backs are phenomenal. Number 10, 8, and 2, and then obviously they've had 1 in the mix as well. All 4 of those kids are phenomenal athletes. They're good up front. They're good at what they run. They run the wing tee and they run it well, and so it's going to be a great challenge for us.
How's their defense look on tape?
Defense is very, very good. They're very aggressive. They've got 2 players, 3 really, that are off the charts, 45, 5, and 1. All 3 of those kids, along with several others, are dynamite athletes, dynamite players. And so They held us to 10 points last year. They did a great job. They blitzed a ton. And so, we're going to have to be ready for that, and it should be a great challenge.
First 5 games, Hillman allowed over 200 points. Last 2 games in PVL, you guys have allowed just 21. Do you feel like the young defense is kind of growing up now?
I do. I think we've made some strides in the right direction. We knew that it wasn't about where we started, it was about where we finished. And so we've gotten better. I think we've gotten better this week, and hopefully it will help us out Friday night.
And you guys had 11 tackles for loss against Bear River last week. What was the defense able to do to penetrate?
Well, we read our keys well, and obviously we played a great football game. That was one of our best game this year. So, the kids are gaining some confidence, and they're getting better.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
It's great to be home.
Tyler, Hillman defense was giving up a lot of points in the preseason. Now the last 2 games, you guys have held your opponents to 21 points. What's kind of been the difference?
I think the difference is that we've been playing as a team a lot more, and we've been preparing a lot more, and looking at more film and stuff like that.
Do you feel like you guys were kind of a young unit at the beginning of the season, and now you guys are starting to grow up?
Yeah, we kind of got tired of that excuse, and we just decided to step up during the league, and we didn't want to be known as like the first Placer team to do horrible in the league.
All right, and you guys had 11 tackles for loss last week against Bear River. What was the defensive line able to do to penetrate through in the linebackers?
We were just reading our keys correctly, and we were getting through the line like nothing.
And you guys got Lincoln on Friday. You looking forward to that game?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to be a 48-minute battle. They're a good team. They're 2-0. We're 2-0. And it's going to come down to who's not making mistakes.
It's time to take a look at this week's slate. In Auburn, the Placer Hillman will host the Lincoln Zebras, and whoever wins the game will be on top of the Pioneer Valley League with a 3-0 record with 2 weeks to go to decide the championship. In Colfax, the Falcons will look to get back into the win column and the playoffs when they host Foothill. Colfax comes to Auburn next week to take on the Hillman. Bear River, fresh off losses to rivals Placer and Colfax, heads down to Antelope to take on the Center Cougars. Bear River's in desperate need of a win if they want to make the playoffs. After a long week of off-the-field incidents, Granite Bay and Delora will finally settle things on the football field at Golden Eagle Stadium. And in Yolo County, the Forest Hill Wildfires will have a chance to grab a share of the Sacramento Metro Athletic League title when they take on Woodland Christian. Woodland Christian already holds a victory over the Wildfires. That wraps up this week's show. For more on Placer County football, pick up a print edition copy of the Auburn Journal.